On this episode of Turnstile, Epcot brings all the boys to the yard with their milkshakes and burgers. Back once again at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2018, and last week we were out here checking out some of the cool dishes, and we had a few good ones.
We did.
We also were met up with a lot of weather problems.
Welcome to Florida.
Welcome to Florida, and a couple of stands were having trouble keeping up with the demand of this year's event. A lot of people coming out.
There is, very busy.
So we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do, so we decided, let's come back out and try some of the stuff that we didn't get. And they have some good burgers here at the Food and Wine Festival this year over at a place called Earth Eats.
You know what? We should each pick our own.
Okay, all right, so I'll pick one of the burgers. Did you have an idea which one you wanted?
I do, but I'm not going to tell.
Okay, very good. So we'll both pick one of the burgers, and then how about this? I'll add on to that afterwards. What goes better with burgers than milkshakes?
Perfect.
Each of us pick a milkshake. You head over to the Chocolate Studio, and I'll go over to Taste Track. We'll split up and see who has the best milkshake here at the Food and Wine Festival. What do you think about that stuff? All right. Good luck, my friend.
You got it. So I had the Impossible Burger with Asian slaw and wasabi cream on a sesame seed bun. Now I had to wait a really long time in line for this. I can see why. They couldn't keep up. Everybody wanted this. It's fantastic. A little bit salty, a little bit crunchy. Look at that. It was really good.
So this is the Steakhouse blended burger, and it has so many ingredients that I know it's just going to fill up the entire screen right in front of my face. It's blended beef with wild mushrooms. This slider has Brie cheese fondue, oh my gosh, arugula, truffle and blue cheese potato chips on the actual burger, on a brioche bun. Man, there's a lot going on here. So I think the thing that stands out the most for me is this fondue cheese on it. Super delicious. So if you're coming out here to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival and you're looking for something like a burger, this is the one I'd go for.
Nothing goes better with a burger than a milkshake. So I went to the Chocolate Studio and got this. It is a pumpkin spice chai, Twinings tea, and chocolate milkshake. And it's going to be delicious because it's hot out and it'll be nice and refreshing. So let's try it. Wow. It's fudgier than I thought. I'm not getting a lot of tea taste. It's really very, very chocolatey, but super delicious.
All right, it's time to find that pancake milkshake. So while Marcy is heading over to the Chocolate Studio, I decided to head over to the other side of Future World, over to Taste Track, which, not surprisingly, is right by Test Track. And they have this really cool thing that is called a pancake milkshake. Now, I love milkshakes. I love pancakes. It rhymes. I hope it gets delicious. Let's give it a go. It's good. I mean, in the end, it's like a vanilla milkshake with just a hint of a pancake in there. I wouldn't say it's blowing my mind with its pancakey goodness, but who doesn't love a good milkshake? Hello.
Hey.
How'd you do today?
I had some delicious dishes.
I as well. What did you think about your burger today?
Well, I got the vegan choice, which was the Impossible Burger, and it was amazing.
It sounded really good, a little untraditional.
Yeah, and people were really excited because it was a vegan option, and it seemed like everybody in line was getting it.
Okay, cool. I went for the Steakhouse blended burger, which had mushrooms inside the actual burger, and then a Brie cheese on top, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was so good.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, no, I would actually say that the burger that I had was probably the best thing that I've had at Food and Wine so far.
That's a raving review.
Yeah. Okay, so now for dessert, we both opted to go with milkshakes, because what's better with a burger than a milkshake, right?
You are right.
And I went for the pancake milkshake, which was really good, by the way. It was very good.
Where'd you get that?
That was over at Taste Track, which was very much like your standard milkshake with a little bit of a pancake taste to it. So,
Okay.
do you have anything like mind-blowing?
I went to the Chocolate Studio,
Okay.
and I got this amazing pumpkin chai spice chocolate milkshake, and
Wow.
it was so fudgy and so delicious. I'm going to be dreaming of that for a very long time.
Dang, that sounds like really, really crazy. I think I'm a little bit jealous now. Pancake one, not as crazy as I thought it was gonna be. Was there anything else on that? You went over to the Chocolate Studio, right?
I did.
Was there anything else that kind of like looked interesting? Maybe we'll get something next time.
I must confess, I gave in. I also got the liquid nitrogen chocolate truffle.
Oh.
I ate the whole thing.
You little.
I ate the whole thing.
You should feel absolutely horrible.
I do. I should have shared some with you.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Is that a sprinkle on your face?
Okay, so I confess, I also got something different. Another dessert over at Taste Track. I went for it was one of those croissant donuts, those cronuts with sprinkles.
Oh, I
couldn't
love
resist.
sprinkles.
It was a cronut. I couldn't resist. So we both kind of overindulged. But isn't that the spirit of the Epcot Food and Wine Festival? To overindulge.
To try it all.
You know what we haven't done yet?
What?
We should really go check out some of the merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
See
good
what's
idea.
new for this year.
So best place to do that festival center, right?
You got it.
Okay, and what I have noticed is right over here by the festival center is actually the old Universe of Energy Pavilion, which we should point out, currently under construction, new Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
So exciting.
Building is huge. You can see it from almost all around the park.
Yeah.
It's crazy, so just take a look at that real quick. And let's go check out some merchandise.
Awesome. Ratatouille stuff make a comeback. This is particularly adorable. Got a Food and Wine ornament, 2018.
Because they started something else.
And something practical, some teaspoons. I like that.
So without a doubt, some of the merchandise here, the beer stuff, the beer merchandise, are some of my favorite things here. This Brews sign I think is pretty outstanding. Brews around the world. But what's neat about it is you actually look at what you're supposed to do. So we should collect your favorite bottle caps from your favorite brews.
So you can't have an Epcot festival without Figment merchandise. Got your Figment tumbler. Your Figment t-shirt. Some coasters. Cool. An apron.
Last week it was way too busy to get our pass holder magnets, but this week it's not quite as bad. It's still pretty long, but we're gonna do it. We gotta do it. This line was wrapped around the building. Today, not nearly as bad. So Marcy,
Got 'em.
we obtained the magnet, so if nothing else, successful day of eating and merchandising and all sorts of fun. So if you like what you watched today, make sure you subscribe to Retro Spectrum so you won't miss a single episode of Turnstile.